Hey guys, I'm going to show you what I got going on here at my compost pile today. The other day I was trimming weeds and noticed, it's not weeds, they look awful familiar. I've seen them somewhere else before. I believe they're tomato plants. All kinds of them. These look better than the ones in my garden. Which there's a pretty good reason why. I've got this big pile of manure. We even got a watermelon coming up in it. Take his fork. This is just yard clippings here, grass straw. And up under this, look here. Trying to do this one hand, it's kind of hard to do. But this is a chicken manure. Can you see that? It's black. It's burning, it's building heat under there. It's kind of warm to the touch, you can tell a difference. But that's where I just pile everything. This stuff is just stuff that's had seeds in it, and it's just sprouted. I done this last year. I had, I think, 2 plants, and I picked several tomatoes off of them. I'm just going to leave these. Maybe I'll tie them up to the cage itself. I've been dumping all my chicken manure in here, and this fall I'll take this front off and shove all this stuff out and put it on my garden. Yeah, that's what's been going on out here. Been cutting a little bit of wood. I built me a frame to get the stuff up off the ground. Been cutting some small stuff, and it doesn't work very good on small stuff. But I have intentions on hauling some slabs. I eventually want my wood pile to come all the way down to this tank, and then from my compost pile down to my chicken house. Maybe I'll stack some around my chicken house, I'm not for sure. Figured it up that what I've got cut is about 1.5 cords, a true cord. Been splitting on this this poplar. This is kind of mixed. Some of it's maple, some of it's poplar, some of it's red elm. This red elm, I'm going to show you an example here how tough this stuff is. I've got that wedge drove, about halfway, and you can see it's still not separated. Oak, I could split a chunk of oak that size with this right here. It would split in probably a swipe or 2. That's some tough stuff. I might just take the old chainsaw to it, but there's not a whole lot of that in there. This stuff on the bottom is the red elm. I might just saw them in half and just stack them like that, because I think I've decided I'm not going to put a wood burning stove in my house. I'm going to put a wood furnace, wood or coal furnace. One of the U.S. stove, or I think who makes it. One I'm going to get, it'll heat up to like 2,500 square feet. And I'm going to put it in my garage. That way I can just fill this wheelbarrow that I've got over here with wood every day or so. Wheel it in the garage and just load it like that, instead of having to stack it in the garage, I'm going to cover all this up when the weather turns off bad. But I really wanted a wood stove in the house, but where this is a mobile home, I'm already approved for it. But finding a stove that doesn't cost $3,000, I've got a fireplace in there. I really would like to burn the fireplace, but my wife, she's kind of against that. So Mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Everybody knows how that goes. And I'm just going to put that, and then put a pipe through the roof of my garage there, tied into my ductwork. And I would eventually like to, it runs all, it's just got 2 blower motors on it. I would eventually like to put a couple solar panels up on the top of my garage, because I get plenty of sunshine. Heck, I shouldn't have no problem running it. And even in the winter, if I get I think it's the amorphous cell panels. I think they don't have to have sunshine, they just have to have daylight. I might try to get a couple of those to run, you know, to charge the battery up to run my stove. That's the game plan anyhow. Well, it's just another old country boy video.
Okay.
Me and the boss been out here working today. What are you doing, boss?
Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm getting some grass.
Cutting some grass.
No,
You're playing with bubbles, ain't you?
Yeah.
You're out. Looks like you're out of bubbles. I have to fill it up for you. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you.
Take sure I didn't see it.